Hey guys, so I actually heard this through, I think it was it AVGN or Nostalgia Critic? I can't remember. One of them mentioned that he was getting a star on the Walk of Fame. But so Macaulay Culkin gets a star on the Walk of Fame, which I mean, considering how low how low he got in his life. I mean, typical child star, he started off, had all this money, he was top of the world. um and then he just hit this rough patch and it just went downhill. But he's got two kids now. One's a newborn, one's 2 years old. Brenda Song is his fiance. He seems to be happier, seems to be he's sober and he's cleaned up. And actually, right here, becoming sober and clean is everything. See how happy my man is. Fully deserved. 25 years later, it's never too late. Attaboy, congrats, Macaulay. Um, what? He should have just done a. Yeah, that would have been really cool. He should have done a skit asking Donald Trump for the directions to his star. Just how he asked him for directions to the lobby in Home Alone 2. That would have been amazing. That would have been so cool. Um, so nice to see him turn his life around. You're worth anymore. Congratulations, very cool. About time, well deserved. Well deserved, Kevin. Should have had one ages ago. An over deserved movie legend. Much deserved. It took long enough. A lot of them is like, it's about time. Yes, but that would have been amazing. Just like you just walk, it's like supposed to be unsuspicious and unassuming. It'll be just like that scene where he's walking through, he bumps into Trump, and he asks Trump for directions to the lobby. And it would have been great to see like a little reunite, like just a mini scene like that, where he's like on the other street and he's like down the street to the left, and it just like looks back and be like, hey, that kid looks awfully familiar. Um, but let's I mean, he looks he looks 43 now. I mean, before he actually looked older than what he was. But
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Macaulay Culkin to the Hollywood.
also let me point out, Catherine O'Hara is right there. Who, I mean, Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2, that was his mom. I don't know how often they stay in contact with each other, but just to have a little family reunion, essentially, I'm sure he really, really liked that because that was his mom for a little bit. So
Walk of Fame. One, two, three. Hey, perfect. Hey, right in front. We got one more thing. Ladies and gentlemen.
and he's got the facial hair, but he still looks like Macaulay Culkin. I mean, of course he's Macaulay, but like, there's just a few actors in Hollywood right now that just no matter how much they age, they just that youthful appearance. Matthew Broderick was kind of one of them. Um, there's a few others that you just like you see. It's like, do they ever age? Macaulay Culkin's one of them. The guy's 43, but he still looks. You see him, you see Kevin. Oh, Kevin McAllister, and I mean, I'm sure he would have wanted his on-set dad to be there, but unfortunately, he's not around anymore. Peter McAllister, the father. Best scene in that movie. It's I don't know. He talks like he says it normally. He's got the little talk back thing, and he just talks fast and then slows it down. And he's like, "Oh yeah, this is perfect. This is Peter McAllister, the father." It's like, okay, but it's cool seeing Catherine O'Hara there. Um, I mean, it's just well deserved. You know, the guy's been through so much. He's done a lot in his life, and you know, like I said, in the early '90s, he was like on top of the world. And the good son, you know, the good son with him and Elijah Wood, such a good movie. What was he doing? Uncle Buck with John Candy, My Girl, Home Alone, Richie Rich. You know, so he was just on top of the world in the '90s, and then just like most child stars, he just hit that wall. And but you know, it's not idolizing to look at someone and say it's well deserved. You know, idolizing is kind of like what people do, like with Taylor Swift. Those people idolize her. But for us to say, look at this young man, or not even young man, he's older than I am, but this guy, and say, you know what, you know, he's done a lot in life and made a lot of mistakes, but he's turned himself around. He's obviously better. He's got a family to take care of now, and you know, it's well deserved. You know, and like I said, just seeing his on screen mom standing right there, proud of him, like a real mom. That just makes it all the better. Um, but Macaulay freaking Culkin, man, Macaulay freaking. I wonder if James is there. I think him and AVGN are actually good friends. Um, I wonder, I wonder if he showed up. No, I'm sure he knows about it though. Um, but congrats to Macaulay Culkin. I mean, he's well deserved. You know, like a rags to riches kind of thing, even though he wasn't rags to riches. You know, he's on top of the world, then he was hit rock bottom, now he's on top of the world again. And not in a sense of like all this fame and fortune, but you know, he has a family, he's got someone he loves. He obviously loves Brenda Song a lot, and I mean, I'm hoping that she loves him the same back. They've got 2 kids together, and they're currently apparently engaged, uh so I think we all wish him nothing but happiness and success with family life. And this kid. Why do I? He's older. He has so much money. I'm sorry. Like I said, I see Kevin. I just see Kevin. But he's got so much money. I don't think he has to really worry about that at this point. So, but we're proud of you, Macaulay Culkin. We're proud of you. It's about time and well deserved. But anyway, Macaulay Culkin, star on the Walk of Fame. And they really did miss this opportunity to have Trump pointing him towards the star. You know, he's like, oh my god, he does the spinning around. He's like, ah, and he's like, I'm trying to get to my star, and you know, where's the Walk of Fame? And that's when Trump walks up. You know, it's down the street to the left. Such a wasted opportunity. Um, but anyway, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.